You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey y'all.
Hey guys.
Welcome to Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
I'm D.
And I'm W.
Thanks for tuning in with us, guys.
We hope you're hanging in there with the...
Kemp trying to kill everybody in Georgia.
Anyway, hopefully by the time,
this airs,
we'll be out.
We'll be out, right.
So
I still think that is too soon. So
I think it's too soon as well, and I am not getting my nails done. I'm not. Nobody touching my feet. No, thank you. I'm good.
Like T-Pain says it.
Right.
So what are we drinking today?
So
Debbie?
we are featuring Bob Uncle.
Ooh, I love that Bob corn.
Okay, so Haitian rum. Yes. And so we added a little bit of some of this and some of that.
Ooh, I like that. I like some of that.
You like some of that? And I like some of this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that was premature. Ready?
Cheers.
Hey, sip it. Okay, so we just taking it back. Me and W was just talking about what are the films that we watched when we were younger that didn't make, I won't say scared us.
When we watched it, we were a little freaked out.
Okay, this came out in 1990.
Yes.
So I was 10 years old.
Oh my God. Yeah, you were.
Not supposed to be watching rated R, but thanks, Mom.
Yep, and I was 8. So that goes to show you where we at in the age. Right. We just told y'all. Whatever. Do the math, goddamn it.
I'm going to be 40 in the summer. Hey, I'm summer fine. 45. Summer fine. I'm 45. Hey. So I'm not afraid to say my age.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yes. Anyways, the movie that we were talking about is called Death by Temptation. All these years, I thought it was death, like D-E-A-T-H, by temptation, but W was like, no, bitch,
it's death, like D-E-F,
so
like Def Jam.
So I'm like, oh, okay, so definitely by temptation? No, absolutely not. Just death.
I don't know where he came, why it's called Def, D-E-F. Yes. I have no idea what that's about.
So it came out in the 90s, and the director was James Bond III, and he wrote it too. So
right.
James Bond III, he directed it and he starred in it.
Yes.
And the story is about Joel, a quiet divinity student from North Carolina, starts to question his faith. So he heads to New York to visit his friend Kay, a struggling actor who takes him out bar hopping. They meet a gorgeous seductress, which is played by Cynthia Bond. She's gorgeous, by the way. She's pretty, by the way. Mm-hmm. Who turns out to be a succubus, a demon spirit luring black Lotharios to their death. When she sets her eyes on Joel, Kay turns to the help of Dougie, which is played by Bill Nunn, a drunken cop who specializes in supernatural investigations. So that has Two Drunk Sisters written all over it.
All over it, y'all.
So we was like, okay, so what are the films that we watched when we were young
that we shouldn't have been watching?
Right. So we watched
Thanks, Mom.
We watched it recently. And so just let me point out, it's so corny. It's corny. But, when you're a 10-year-old, you're not...
The shit is scary.
Right. You don't know what you're getting into. So I think our brother was watching that, and then we was like, oh, we need to watch that too.
Yes. Which is the introduction. So I was 8, okay? Which is the introduction to why we love the macabre. I'm just kidding. Why we love supernatural.
Why we love supernatural horror thriller and stuff like that. Because my mom, she loves movies.
Right, and she loves horror movies.
Right,
so,
rest in peace, Mom.
Yeah.
She loves horror movies, and I don't know, maybe she was just looking for a partner, because my dad is not a movie, like, he watches movie, but he's more of a Western.
Yes.
And news.
Right. War
movies and stuff like that. Anyways, okay, so we're ranting. Anyway, back to the movie. So, okay, so watching it now in 2020, what are your thoughts?
It was a lot of what the fuck. Listen, you have to have an appreciation for the 90s, man. You really do.
Okay, so it is a black film.
It's a black film.
It's with the Vampire in Brooklyn. It's with those type of movies.
Yes. So y'all, Kadeem Hardison.
That's right. Kadeem
plays
Hardison.
in this film. He is the friend of Joel.
Samuel Jackson is the preacher.
So, I mean, this is like, I don't want to say the beginning of their careers because it's obviously not. But this was during a time where you had like the up and coming movies. They were up and coming films. Yeah. Right.
They were up and coming black actors.
Yeah. So. And so I like the movie for what it is.
So corny.
I mean, it's corny, it's cheesy, it's, what did you call it? It's a word that you kept saying. What? D kept calling it, what was it?
What?
I can't remember.
I know. I kept on
like
saying,
when it's a cheesy movie, you say
it's a cult.
No, not even film. That. I can't think of the name right now, y'all. But D got this word that she be calling these films, these cheesy films.
It's so cheesy.
But yeah, it's I like I said, I like it for what it was. I mean, the seductress. I mean the seductress. Yes, she's the seductress, but the succubus.
Yeah.
Who was played by Cynthia Bond. I thought she did a really good job. You know, the shit was extra. I mean, it was paint. I mean, come on now. You know,
right. You know, it's like for blood. You know, nowadays people use cornstarch and red 40.
Yeah.
Coloring. Red 40 or i.e. red 28. Right. Into the cornstarch. But this one definitely looked like red paint.
So there was some scenes where it looked like blood. And I don't know, maybe they ran out, so they had to use the like they didn't have a lot of that special blood in stock, so they had to, kind of like make it last longer. So they used the paint anyway. But like I said, it is what it is.
Right, it is what it is. The writing is so I won't say atrocious. But it's just cheesy. It's like cheesy. A guy was trying to pick up a woman at the bar. He's like, "Say, baby," and I'm thinking like, they used to talk like that back in the 90s.
Right.
Maybe the Daddy Macs and the Mac Daddies. Mm-hmm. Say, baby, I'll pick you up around 7-ish.
Right.
You dig?
Right. It was so crazy. Oh, and then I did so besides the cheesy Mac Daddy-ish.
Did I like it?
Yeah.
The 2020 version of me did not like it.
Of course. Right.
But the 1990 version of me loved this film.
Right.
I don't know why, but loved it. So
it's just one of those movies that you just like, yo, let's watch Death by Temptation and fucking laugh.
That is definitely a laughable movie for 2020.
Yeah.
But 1990, they were on their shit, I guess.
Yeah, they were. They were.
We were talking like that because when people would write scripts, they write the times on what's fashionable and what's the lingo that they have. So I guess back in the day, baby, say. You go to my house, you did. So it was a lot of that. And what else I like about it?
So I like that Freddie Jackson made an appearance.
That's right, he did. And he was using his lyrics. What was it? What did he say to pick up the woman?
You want to rock with me tonight for old times?
Come on, baby. No. So he was like, come on, baby. Won't you rock with me tonight for old times' sake? And I was like, hello.
Hey, wait a minute.
Cheesy much?
Right.
And then the other guy was saying that, won't you go take your Don't You Want to Dance Tonight clothes or something like that.
Yo, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
But the premise of the movie, basically, Joel wanted to be a pastor, and he wasn't sure whether or not he want to go that route. But he was having these visions of this seductress or the succubus of his dad preaching to him, and this lady who was trying to seduce him. She was dressed all in black, and he was in church, and she was trying to seduce him. And the dad was like, you can't be, you have to be guarded, you have to know your word, blah, blah, whatever. So all of a sudden he's just having these visions and stuff. And I guess because Joe was having those visions, he thought maybe this isn't he was doubting himself. Right, the pastor life isn't the life that he needs to be.
Yeah.
So that's why he called his friend. And that's really the film. it's, you know, it started out at a bar. She was there with some long ass nails.
She had some SWV nails.
Me and W was like, are those her nails, or she used like Lee press on nails? Because that's what the nails were back in the day. Lee press on nails,
which is making a come. Well, I ain't gonna say making a comeback. The shit been here.
It's always been here.
People are using it now.
Nowadays,
quarantining. You fucking using the goddamn press on.
You using the press ons right now?
Yes.
Sure. I am. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she had these long nails, and just the way so the way she talked, and the way she looked, to me, she had characteristics of Michael Jackson. And okay, so let me just put what I mean by that is the way she talked. She's like, you know, the next time you want a light.
D kept saying that the whole time, like, yo, don't she remind you of Michael Jackson?
She remind me of Michael Jackson, like the way her eyes, you know, the way she bats her eyes, and the way she talks to them. I don't think we've met. You know, what was your name again?
Oh my God.
Oh, we have so much in common. And it just reminded me of Michael when in the Thriller. Don't you want to take a walk?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, Michael much?
Right. Oh my God.
But she reminded me of Michael for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, but she's a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so was Michael. A beautiful man.
Rest in peace, Michael.
R.I.P. P. You know. But yeah, what else? What didn't you like about the movie?
So when they would like transition into the next shot, there would be like tomorrow night. They'll go to a screen, a black screen with the words.
The next day.
The next day, later on. Like, who gives a fuck? We get it. The next day. Okay.
This is the old school.
Right. So they have to kind of prepare you. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably like one of the scenes that I did not like. Wah-wah.
What else? What I didn't like about it was, I would say the cheesiness, but you know what? That just comes with the time.
You can't get away
undo
with
it.
You can't get away
You
from that.
can't undo it.
But what I did, let me tell you what I did like. Well, not that I liked that per se, but her mission was to get rid of Joel because he was the last of his ancestral line.
Of pastorism.
Right. Or not even that.
Ordainism.
Right. Or of telling... Of steering.
Wow.
Sorry.
See W's face. All 1,000 teeth of hers.
Steering people into the right path.
Right.
So he was the last of his line, and so she made it. She was trying to make it her business. She made it her business to destroy him because he's of good and she's of bad. Hello. So yeah.
So yeah, that's representation.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It was what you say, an all-star cast? It wasn't an all-star cast. Kadeem Hardison was in it. Bill Nunn was in it.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson,
and then Freddie Jackson.
I mean,
it wasn't an all-star cast, but you got some.
You have some known
heavy hitters
known
in
people.
there.
Yes,
I mean, you know, get these snakes. No, what he said? I'm tired
of these motherfucking snakes
on the motherfucking plane. You know, yeah. So it is what it is for a 1990s film.
Yeah.
If
you're not into 90s films, you're not. Listen, into horror. You gotta pay homage. Come on now.
Right. So this is like not the origin, but like this is the coming of age of horror and thriller.
Or horror noir. Okay.
Right. Horror noir. But I mean, if you have time in your hands, you just want to laugh.
You got time. You're quarantining. Oh well, maybe not.
You want to laugh shit off, or just see where the original Dundadas started from. With, you know, Kadeem Hardison, Bill Nunn, Samuel Jackson, where they started. This is where you could start to watch their growth.
Yep. And you'll see from where they were to where they are now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So well, you know, I mean, I like this movie.
Yeah,
it's just
straight.
The 2020 me would be like, this is cheesy as fuck,
right?
But it's still a good movie.
Yes.
It could have been shot better, but you know, I'm not gonna criticize them that much because, like I said, it is the 90s. Now, if this was done in 2020, I would rip the shit out of this fucking movie. But you know, I gotta.
Oh my! And look at that. So May 11th. Hopefully, by the time you listen to this, we'll be in May. Maybe not. it'll make it 40 years.
Oh, bitch.
Or 39 years.
39 years.
Yeah. Look at that.
39 years?
May 11th, 1990. You know they can't count when they drink. Bitch, I said 40 years, didn't I? It's 30 years. My bad.
I want to say, damn, that means I'm going.
You know what I was thinking?
You were thinking my age when I say I'm
turning
turning 40. Yeah, okay, I get it.
That I could count. That's why I didn't go. That's why I'm in law. I'm not in accounting. Okay, that's why I'm in law. So I ain't got to deal with this shit. But anyway,
it'll be 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll be 30 years. I think by the time we put this out, it'll be 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Joe, for writing this.
Yes, thank you, Joe.
Mm-hmm. All the actors in this. We appreciate it. Appreciate you scaring the shit out of us and 10 years old.
Right.
And now I'm 39 and cheesy as fuck. But
yes,
10 years old. This definitely will give a 10-year-old nightmares.
For sure.
Yeah.
So y'all, watch it. Don't watch it.
This is our thoughts on the movie.
Look at the poster on Google and say hail to the 9. It's all good. Just let us know what you think.
Hit us up on the comment section and on Instagram at 2 Drunk Sisters. The number 2 DRUNK Sistas on Instagram. Hit us up on that Gmail though. You know what it is? The same shit I said. 2 Drunk Sistas. The number 2 DRUNK SISTAS at gmail.com.
Alright. Y'all be easy.
Hope you have a great rest of the day and wash your hands. And that booty.
Oh, Lord.
And brush your teeth.
Wow, bye,
Okay,
y'all.
bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.